In her heart, there's a hole. There's a black mark on her soul.
What's up, everyone? My name is Nateson, and today I am going to be telling you how to get diamond with Hanzo. So right off the bat, I know some people are going to say, well, why isn't this master and why are you in diamond now? Well, I figured that most people are trying to get into diamond opposed to diamond into master, but I feel like there's a lot of Hanzo players that are still trying to get to diamond, so this video is going to be aimed to those who are curious how you can be a Hanzo main and get to diamond. A lot of my videos like this are points based, where I give you like 4 main points and then I'll go into each point. This video is not really going to be like that. It's going to be me just kind of talking my experiences. I'm just going to kind of let go. There's no script. None of my videos have a script. But I'm just going to tell you patterns I've seen and my experiences with winning games as Hanzo and getting diamond that way. One of the biggest patterns I've seen is that I have such a higher chance to win my game if we have a Zarya. So if I'm playing Hanzo, I would always ask my team for a Zarya, because combining our ultimates leads to free team wipes, and who does not like that? That can lead to free wins, essentially. That's just a pattern I picked up on. I feel like I was winning 40% more of my games whenever we had a Zarya. It was great. So when you get in game, fellow Hanzo mains, or aspiring Hanzo mains, see if your team has the Zarya. See if one of your tanks will switch to Zarya off of like Hog or Diva or, you know, whatever. Zarya and Hanzo are like peanut butter and jelly in the sandwich of winning games. They're very good together, so take advantage of it. Now, I kind of want to talk about something I see Hanzo players do, and I've played against them, and I love playing against them because you know you're gonna win. And that's the Scatzos. And a Scatzo, that's how I named it. A Scatzo is a Hanzo that only uses scatter arrow, and it's to the point where they use scatter and then they're not even using their normal left click because they're just waiting for scatter to come back. Like, they might spam a little bit, they might just shoot a shield, but they're not even actively trying to kill anything because they know that they can't hit the shot. So then they just rely on scatter, and you can't get that many kills that way. And you see so many people doing this, and I think that may be one thing that's separating Platinum Hanzos from the Diamond Hanzos, is that if you have to rely on scatter for essentially all of your kills, you can't be playing Hanzo, because it's such a waste of your own time when you could be on Soldier, McCree, Pharah, Genji, whatever, getting actual kills consistently. You can't just be waiting like every 10 seconds for scatter to come back up. I don't know if 10 seconds is the exact number, but around there. You can't keep waiting for scatter. Having said that, while you should not be relying on scatter arrows, you should be using them basically every second they come up. It's like Roadhog's hook. Every time you get it back, you're throwing it again. You're going to try to catch a fish. With Hanzo's scatter arrow, you should be leading with that. I don't know if this is technically right or wrong, but remember, this is all my opinions in playing Hanzo, and this is my experience. I always lead with scatter arrow, no matter what target it is, tank, whatever. I see McCree, Soldier, Anna, whoever's in the distance, I always lead with the scatter arrow because it's going to get you a free kill 65% of the time. If the scatter hits just right, and that's like right before the tip of their toe, you're going to get the free kill on so many heroes. And you'd be surprised at how much damage it does to tanks, where you can just lead with the scatter arrow and then just fire off a left click, and then you have the kill. Or sometimes I've even taken out a full Winston when they're asleep on the ground. You can just take out a full tank. So it's like, well, you don't want to be relying on scatter arrows. Make sure you're using it as much as you can, because in between your normal left clicks, landing those headshots, getting you kills, your free E kills, which is the scatter arrow is E, that's going to help you get a lot of kills. And then now you're just racking up damage. You can just keep farming your ultimate. And guys, Hanzo has a really fast building ultimate. Usually I'm using my ultimate twice per one graviton. So I get my ult, I use it, and then I use my ult again and combo that with Zarya. So you can really farm this thing out. I don't think it's a big deal to shoot off the Hanzo ult so many times in a game. Even if it whiffs, just kind of go for it. That's always been my take to it, because I'm going to have it again in like 35 seconds. That's my mentality when I play Hanzo. I'm going to get it so fast, who cares? I'm just going to shoot the ult. Sometimes it gets 3 kills, sometimes it's going to team wipe, and other times it's only 1. And hey, sometimes it misses. So imagine having Widow's ultimate ability up every 20 seconds. That's what Hanzo's shift is. Hanzo's shift is his sonic arrow, and if you shoot that around hotspots where you know enemies would be coming from, it's areas that near a choke, where you know basically you're going to see the entire team and where they're moving on the other side of the wall. Your sonic arrow should never be on standby. You should be using that baby every time you have it. Just keep shooting in popular spots where an enemy would be. Hanzo is a hero where you are taking people down from 200 HP to nothing with a single headshot or a single scatter arrow. So make sure you're hitting those, because Hanzo can really carry a team. A bad Hanzo can really just flatline a team, but a really good Hanzo can, it's like Widow. A bad Widow does absolutely nothing, but a great Widow will carry like none other. So before you're trying your hand at Hanzo in comp, and before you try to get diamond with him, make sure you are spending enough time at the practice range. Last random bits of advice I could be giving you is that when the other team starts to switch a lot for you, when the enemy team is playing people like Genji, Tracer, Pharah, Winston, and they're playing this comp that just doesn't really sit well for snipers, go ahead and switch. Please don't stick on Hanzo. As fun as he is, please don't stick on Hanzo. Us Hanzo mains kind of have a bad reputation, and I kind of want to fix that. So work with your team and switch if necessary. If your team is struggling because they have a Pharah and your team's McCree/Soldier is not performing very well, go ahead and switch to the other hit scan, even though it's the last thing you want to do. You just want to keep playing Hanzo. Go ahead and switch to a different hit scan, because it's just going to be a lot easier to take out Pharah or any other situation like that. Work with your team. I believe that brings us to the end of this video. So I want to tell you guys something real fast. I have really good news, and I hope you guys think it's good news. There will be a video tomorrow as well. Usually I upload every other day, and the schedule is pretty much going to be like that. But Saturday and Sunday, there will be a video on both days. So you're watching this on a Saturday. Sunday we'll have a video as well. So I hope that's good news to you as well. So last time we came to the end of the video, I talked about hitting 10K. Let me check YouTube. We are at 13. I still can't believe numbers continue to grow. It's still overwhelming. I'm just gonna keep making videos. I just trying not to think too much about it. It's a lot to take in, and there's been some really cool things that have come out of this. When I'm playing on my Nateson account, like you see in this video, I'm trying not to let this account decay anymore, but that's beside the point. When I'm playing on the Nateson account, some people recognize the name, and I'm like, holy crap. Also, it has come to my attention lately, people have been posting my videos on Reddit, and wow, I mean, that blows my mind. People are going to do stuff like that for me. I mean, that's huge, guys, and I think that's part of the reason why this channel is growing, because there's like multiple people posting the same video. So it's not like one person posting one video on this Reddit. No, it's like multiple people posting all of my videos, and that's like, I could never ask of people to do that, because that is so kind. Thank you so much, guys. Like, I was taken back the other day when I saw my video on Reddit, and I was shocked. At first I thought someone had stolen my video's thumbnail. I'm like, wait a second, I put a lot of work in that thumbnail. What's up with this? But then I saw, like, they gave me credit, like, this Nateson's video. I couldn't believe it, and still shocked. Absolutely shocked. Thank you, just thank you to everyone leaving the positive comments and being so supportive to me. Honestly, I could go on and on about this stuff, and I probably will in a video upcoming here soon, just so I can just talk to you guys and just say a whole bunch of random stuff about the YouTube growth lately, and just thanking you over and over. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and seriously, have an amazing rest of the day, guys. Thank you for everything. See ya.